ready to race at the Charlotte Roval. It's going to be a big race. We have 11 cars. I don't know if anyone else has joined, but we will be going racing in 2 minutes. I have in the booth IRR T-Bird.
Hello.
And of course, I am all by myself. It is going to be crazy. I'm not the greatest, but I will do my best.
Yeah, you got me here, so.
That is true.
And also, just to clarify, you said 11 cars. We are now up to 13 for making the race.
Woohoo! 13 cars. There we go. 13 cars. And we have our pole sitter is the one and only IRR T-Bird. How'd you manage to pull that off?
Messed up 3 times and still got the pull. That's how. I don't know.
Messed up 3 times and you still get the pull. I love it.
Yeah, the thing is you could run, I'll tell you what, this pole lab, you can't, not on the broadcast to see it. It's a 19.6. You can run way faster on both custom, even a preset you can run faster. These speeds will drop as the race goes on. I think what's going to be very interesting to see who maybe didn't get a good qualifying lap, try to work their way up through the field in this first stage here.
That is true. And I expect a few little incidents going into turn 1. That is a very tricky turn.
Yeah, turn 1, especially off the start, very hard to get right. You either underbrake it or overbrake it. There seems to be very thin margin of error. Also, the 2 chicanes going to be absolutely crucial for your lap. And you'll see people with different braking zones, different levels of aggression going through, especially the front stretch chicane where you could really push the car through there. And Butters makes it car number 14 in the race.
Ooh, old man Butters is going to be in the race. Uh-oh. Watch out, boys. I think he's the road ringer.
Going. About 20 seconds left to race start. I'll give a quick rundown of the entire starting lineup. I'm on pole, Mr. T-Bird. Topster K Gaming with a 19.9 second. Third is Mac Attacking You, followed by BS Cars in the 98. 5th place Tackleberry, 6th place Justin Shackett, 7th place Mopow Cat, 8th place Ben Lagan. Everyone else has yet to put in a time. And you can join as we are loading into the race.
We are going blue screen for a moment, folks, so we can accept their invite. We have plenty, thanks to T-Bird. We are getting ready to join. And once we get in, we will hit the right button. North Carolina. Drive for the cure. This is going to be an exciting race. Any people out there in YouTube land want to say hi?
And this is what I would like to touch on before we get going here. This is the first road course of the season, and this is also the first time we've gone to a track that's different from those mile-and-a-half cookie-cutter type of track. So it'll really be a test of driver skill in this one.
Definitely. And who's going to be patient? And here we go. We are starting, and we've already got people going down to the bottom. And here comes T-Bird into the first corner. That was nice and smooth. And we got a big wreck. Big wreck. We have
no cautions in
Ben Lagan. Ben Lagan is super loose. Mo Power Cat. Justin Shackett was involved in that one.
Ooh, Justin, he's not going to be happy about that one.
No. I just think they were too hard on the brakes. And I was expecting that. And he just took out a couple pylons.
Yeah. The thing is, Justice Shack, he was involved in that, but he's still in the top 5 right now.
Yeah.
So that's not hurt him in the slightest.
Oh, yeah, it is. But he is driving a unsponsored number 99. I guess this is his sponsorship race?
It might be the test scheme. They might have forgot to wrap the car.
Nah. He didn't get a sponsor yet. I'm just
Well,
kidding.
opening lap. Never mind the fact that we are not going as fast as we could on the front stretch, and I've already beat my pole lap.
Nice.
It's sort of a thing that I just have now where it's just like, alright, how long does it take to beat the pole lap? Normally it only takes about a couple.
Yeah, that's true. And we got Old Man Butters who doesn't have a sponsor either. Uh-oh. We got two guys in the race.
And we got the boss man in the booth now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I see Dencake needed a little help up here tonight. I don't have an invite to be able to get in there and watch the race, but I figured I could come in and help you get some insight on the race.
Well, I could always go out and get you some.
Do you have extra invites?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, if you want to, you can check it out and then you can send me an invite or two. And then I'll
Yes,
get in there.
sir.
Well, while those two are figuring that out, I know Denke has control of the screen. I could sort of go on with what's going on, at least in the front of the group. I'm right now pulling away from Max attacking you in second, BS14 cars in third, and Tackleberry in fourth. Justin Shackett rounds out the top five, and he's already 10 seconds off the lead.
The surprises team started a little further back. Now, mine, there was only 2 laps qualifying, right? So
We might be blue screen now. I'm doing the invite as we speak. Sorry, guys. One more. There you go. And we're rejoining the race.
All right. So, yeah, what I was saying is there's only 2 laps in the qualifying, right? So no power cat. They kind of sandbag lap 1 so that you can get separated there to put a lap on. And, no power cat wrecked in one of the S corners, or the bayonet. So he didn't have a good lap, had to start and back. When you get starting back at a road course, it's really difficult to put up front. So you're going to have drivers, T-Bird starting in front, stuff like that. They're going to be able to take away and get a good lead on the rest of the field.
And T-Bird has a really big gap as he's going through the S's.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that I personally have to worry about is running over these chicanes a bit too much, though, as those turtles on the backstretch chicane are really troublesome sometimes.
Who you got in second there, T? You got
Mac attacking you.
Okay. So he's in second, under fire from the 98, that's the S14 cars. A lot of interest on him from the Millennium Race Team. Good friend, he races over there at the Millennium side, and I know that Private Patton's really looking to sign that number 98 to the S14 cars. So I'm a little surprised it didn't already happen, but Millennium doesn't have a custom setup side driver, so looking to be the one and only over there.
Well, I could give you some team captain insight because I also did inquire about the BS because I know him from other leagues. I know that he is fast. He can only make the slider nights, and right now he's not in the top 12 in there, so that's why he hasn't been signed yet.
I got you. Yeah, Millennium can't sign him on the slider side because they don't have any open cars on the slider side.
Yeah. Well, if he gets up there, maybe I might grab him.
Another driver up here really looking to advance. We have the 7 attack player. He already signed with the Canadian Motorsports team on the slider side, but he's trying to advance into the top 12 in points so they could sign him and make him a custom incentive driver. BS14, he messes up in the chicane here. He's going to get a course penalty, and now the Tackleberry looking to pass him because of it. Go ahead, T.
In fact, Tackleberry had a 2-point lead over me in the overall standings for the custom Xfinity side of things. So,
yeah, I'm a little surprised, right? I'm a little surprised that the Canadian Motorsports didn't just go ahead and sign him. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm pretty sure, right? He's already top 12 in points, so I'm not sure why he didn't already get signed. Justin Scheck himself back here, he's running the custom side. Now, he also is now the new captain of the Canadian Motorsports team, right? But he will not be advancing as he is unable to race on Thursday. So, of course, there's always that option. Mopar Cat out here in the 54. He's also trying to get into the top 12 in points again. That's one of the Millennium drivers. He's already locked in on the slider side. So, if he gets the top 12 in points, I would imagine, the team captain over there, Private Patton, probably just going to inquire and grab him and snag him, right? That looks like Ben Wagon has lagged out in the 92. HWC Breeze here in the number 8 car. Joker Smoker in the 61. Trav 1851. Jay Manning. Bayhawk and Butters has also come to a retirement. Now, I gotta say to the guys that basically this looks like a starting park, right? It's really smart, low count of cars right now. I know for Butters especially, right? He's sitting P8 in points. He's not going to get any stage points. Probably not very good at road courses or something like that. But because they did a starting park, they're going to receive points for tonight. So that could become huge.
Ooh. Yeah, and I mean, especially since you don't have a thing for the lower series where you could like qualify and have your time do that for you, it's real smart to just start park. I mean, like you said, low car count at least for this custom race, and I kind of forgot where that thought was going. Sorry.
You're good. Then Kate, what are you watching on track there on the stream?
Right now I'm with BS14. I'm not sure what position he's in at the moment, but he's taking the corners pretty wide. Catching, I'm trying to see who he's trying to catch here. The 08.
That's Mac Attack, right? So
yeah.
The 98 of BS14 will be sitting in P number 3 right now, but the driver that seems to have the biggest handle on this is T-Bird in that number 66. Looks like T-Bird's really just walking away. I will tell you, Rick, so I didn't have a custom setup for the xfinity car too. I probably could have thrown my cup in, but I was just doing the qualify right with him. So these cars handle completely different than the cup cars do here. I can't say I was expecting that as drastic as it was as I see T-Bird catch the wall.
Yeah, this is also the last lap of the stage, by the way.
Oh, thanks, Mary supporter. Oh, sorry, I had to say it.
I mean, it's sort of my job to at least let you know when that's going on, at the very least.
Yeah.
Robert, you do have a fan out there. We have Jose Protege rooting you on as he is one of your drivers.
Hey.
He's the only person tuned in watching you.
Yeah.
On the
we have 5 people in the channel, but there's only 1 comment, and it's all Jose.
There's 2 comments, 1 person. Yeah.
Yeah.
On that battle that you're watching. You're just kind of scrolling through. Seeing a pretty good battle here between Mopower Cat and Justin Shackett. I believe this to be probably 5th place maybe?
4th place.
Right, so the battle for 4th, right? So, yeah, I mean, like I said, the 54 of Mopower Cat, he qualified 9th, but I was in there, right? And so, realistically, he started 8th. That's a tough spot right in the mid-pack, really more towards the back part of this pack here. So, I can't say I'm surprised that we have such a small car count. It is a road course, right? But, yeah, Mopower Cat's made his way up into the top 4 positions, and so this is really going to benefit him going into the next stage, right? So, when you're working road courses, there's no cautions. You really just have to be calm and cool and collected and be patient, right? Make sure you don't make any mistakes and kind of work your way up through the field and try to set yourself for the beginning of stage 3, right? So he's running P4 now. Stage 2 comes to an end. Maybe you can pick up another spot or 2. The top 3 drivers getting ready to go into stage number 3 and have a shot at doing that. At the end of that stage, we have T-Bird, Mac Attack, and you, and BS14 finishing out the top 3 as podium finishers.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And then beyond that is Mopow Cat, Justin Shackett, Jay Manry, Tackleberry, Joker Smoker, Bayhawk, and Topster K Game and rounding out your top 10 there.
Yeah, and Topster didn't actually finish that lap. He was on a course penalty. So the game giving that 10th place to Topster actually benefited him a lot, right? Because you do get stage points. And HWC was actually passed him in the chicane, that first chicane there. But I think it was as time expired, so that ended the deal there.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for the 8 car then.
That is true. And here we go, getting ready to line them up and fire them out.
And as we take the green flag, getting ready to go into that hard braking turn number 1, T-Bird is your race leader with MacTech U, BS14, and Mopower Cat rounding out the top 4. Justin Shackett rounding out 5th, of course. Looks like they're getting a little 3 wide. Justin Shackett actually got by both BS14 and Mopower Cat. He's now sitting in position number 3, putting the pressure on the 08 of Mac Attack T-Bird, hoping to see these guys battle so he can just walk away. And now here comes Mopower Cat as he's trying to get to the inside of all of those cars. And he makes slight contact with Mac Attack and is going to be able to takes second place away Justin's jacket. Also gets around Mac Attack. He's now in P3. He has 14, misses the corner a little bit, as does Mac Attack. But Mo Power Cat, I was just talking about him, right? Like, you really just got to set yourself to stage number 3. And he did that well enough now that he actually could put pressure on T-Bird here for stage number 2.
There we go. And I was watching that when they went into the first corner. They did a lot better this time than they did at the beginning of the race. There wasn't a big pile up.
I missed the. Sorry, guys. At least I'm here watching you now, right? I do know a lot of captains were interested in this race, especially for the beginning of the season, right? Like the road course race. And people that can run mediocre, right, at the road courses, but be fast on an oval, that's really going to benefit you in the cup race. Road courses are difficult. They're by far, right, like, especially for these guys, if you do get signed, you have to qualify your way in. And we have the Charlotte Roval coming up in the Cup Series, not this week, but next week, as the Cup Series is about a week behind these guys, right? So, yeah, this is going to be huge on being able to get signed, because the first week that they would actually be able to race would be the Charlotte Roval. So, you know, if you put out a bad impression here tonight, you're probably not going to get signed next week, at least not till the road courses are over.
That is true.
Dimky, what do you see and think you like out there? You're a team captain, right? And I know that maybe you struggle a little bit at the road courses yourself.
Oh, I definitely do.
So
you'll see it in the next race.
Are you seeing anybody that maybe would add to your team, right? Because another thing that's huge is when you see one of these guys at a road course that's done really well, and maybe your team doesn't have road course drivers, in which case the knowledge that these guys could bring on how to drive a road course could really improve. Like, I know over with Shin Motorsport, right, we have Robbie Racing, great road course driver. And so sometimes, you know,
he's British. He's supposed to be good at road course racing.
Yeah. All right. So he leans on me a little bit. Yeah, oval tracks on some help and how to maybe improve some lap times. And at the same time, you know, I might be able to help him a lot. But when it comes to road courses, I'm junk, right? So he tries giving me all the helpful information that he can on a weekly basis.
Yeah. Well, I'm watching Mac Attack right now, and he seems to be handling the corners pretty good. He's not overdriving it. He's taking it like easy, so a lot better than I would do. So could definitely probably learn something from him.
Yeah, I'm looking up front right now, right? I'm riding with T-Bird again, and Mopar Cat is falling off really bad, but he also still has a massive lead over third place, right? So Mopar Cat is by far, in my eyes right now, he's the second fastest out here, but T-Bird, I don't know what you're going to do to be able to get by T-Bird at this point, right? Like, say, if he wins the stage again, entering stage 3, he'll be your race leader. And realistically, the only thing you can do is try to get him out of shape entering turn 1 and get by, because if you don't, looks like he's going to be able to just take away in that number 66 Toyota.
Oh, definitely. I think T-Bird's got this in the bag if he doesn't mess up.
Big if for me in any road course is not messing up. That's sort of one thing that shoots me in the foot here, is I'll have like one big mistake.
It's kind of a big thing for everyone, as we have another retiree, Trad 1851. He's gone to retirement in that number 6 machine. I think there's only 13 drivers in this race, right? So that puts us on the top 10, which is huge if you're still in the race. Because, again, the goal is to get into the top 12, and just being in the race right now, you're going to get stage points every stage. So that's a huge aspect for all these drivers on track. I know, like, Joker Smoker, I've seen him struggle, HWC Breeze, who Big Wreck, HWC Breeze, and Jay Mannering also around, coming out of turn number 1 of them in the middle of the track. I think that was turn number 2 or 4 there.
And who got the better end of that deal?
Well, HWC Breeze was able to get away right a little quicker, I believe, than Jay Mannering. But the 61 of Joker Smoker, I was just talking about how he was struggling, right? And now he's sitting up here, he's gotten by both cars, and he's the one that actually gets the best end of that deal. But I didn't see it, but via how the cars were angled, I'm assuming the 8 cars got on the, we infamously call them the candy canes, but the rumble strips there, and I think he just spun his car out, and Mannering had nowhere to go other than just clutching on the side.
Yeah.
We are less than 2 to go at this point in the stage.
So pit road's closed. Which I'm not so sure anybody had pit in the first two stages, right? And I think you only have to make one green flag stop in the stage number three. So, and I'm not even 100% certain.
Not even. I don't think. I think you're just about good where you don't have to pit in stage 3, if I remember correctly.
And seeing that you're a custom guy, you can save the fuel.
I'm gonna be honest. Road courses, if you're only a lap or too short, even if you're not a custom guy, it's really easy to save fuel. Right? Even as a flatter guy, you just put it in fourth gear, drive around the track, and all your braking points that you would have the high RPM of first and second gear, you don't have that. You're bogging down saving fuel. So, road course is really easy to actually save fuel. The problem is how much time you lose on the track while saving fuel.
Yeah. Totally agree. And no course penalty there for that one for T-Bird. I saw that through the, I guess you call that the chicane.
If you're just now seeing that, then wherever you put your camera at, I want to know. I said, like, I don't know if this was pre-race or even before we started the broadcast, I'm probably the most aggressive driver in, at least in here, maybe the entire night here inside as going through that corner.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be able to handle it. I'd spin out. Alright, let's ride around. Now, is this Toadster Gaming's first race?
Second, he was at Kentucky.
Okay.
Actually, he was pretty impressive. He didn't get the win or anything, right? But Toadster was running up there pretty good. This is a tough one. You go to Kentucky, which is not really an easy track. Toadster had a good showing, and then now you're at Charlotte Roval, right? Like, these are not too easy tracks to come in and make an impression, but we do let the points do the talking, right? So just being out there, you're going to get a top 10 right now for the 19 car. I got word that he's having controller issues out there, but he's still running a pretty good race overall. I mean, he's racing with a guy that finished third in the last stage of BS14 cars.
Yeah, and he wasn't forcing it. Sorry, Taddy.
No, you're great. He's not forcing it. He's just hitting his marks. Of course, right there.
Yep.
And on top of the course penalty is far as facing the wrong way, so that stinks.
Yeah.
So that is a stage I just crossed the line for stage 2.
Mopower Cat should get position number 3, and I believe, or number 2, and Justin Shackett maybe position number 2, or did McAttack get back by him?
McAttack is by him. He got third. Official results are here now. It's me, Mopower Cat, McAttack, Shackett, Tackleberry rounds out your top 5. And then you have BS Cars, Toadster K Game, and Bayhawk, Joker Smoker, and Breeze.
Okay, so there's more than 10 cars driving because Jay Mannery wasn't there, so there's still 11 out there. They're not really involved in that effort. Wreck with HWC3s there earlier. Unfortunately, this didn't cause him to finish 11th here in points 1 or 2 and receive 0 points for that. But yeah, it's go time now, right? And so T-Bird's setting a really good precedent, but he's already kind of in the top 12, right? So if you're one of those guys that's on the outside looking in, maybe don't aim for T-Bird as your target. There is a 5-point gap between first and second, and a 3-point gap from second to third. But after that, it's just a 1-point gap for position. So you really just want to hit your marks, don't make mistakes, don't wreck, and hopefully the other guys maybe do it, and maybe you can snag a couple spots. Every point matters in this type of format. So really interested to see how it goes as we're underway. T-Bird going through the inside part of the infield part of the track with Mopower Cat running right there in second. McAttack sitting in third. Justin Shackett fourth, and somebody else in fifth. Tackleberry running in.
Yeah.
Sorry, sometimes it's hard to keep track of that, right? Because you have to keep scrolling through that order. So it's crazy, but yeah, Shackett, I get to say, from stage 1 to here in stage 3, probably the most complete car so far. Looks like he's running pretty solid. Stage 1, he looks like he's a little loose, kind of all over the place, maybe didn't practice the track very well. But now that we're getting later in the stage here, stage 3, he's running pretty good as Tackleberry dives down to the inside through the screen. Tackleberry goes in a little too hard, tries making the pass, ends up getting into the rear bumper of McAttack, but McAttack saves it. All that did was cause Tackleberry to lose the position, and he's now falling back to fifth. He didn't actually lose the position, he just didn't gain anyway. But right behind Tackleberry there is that 19 of Toadster Gaming that we were talking about had controller issues. Seems as though they're fixed. HWC3, seeing him just fly through the skin, absolutely annihilated 51 and the 90. Not a very good corner there for the 8 machine. Really easy to do though, right? Like I'm not saying that was dirty. Guy making a move. If he was
Yep.
standing, the only way to be successful there is you got to outbreak the driver that you're battling, right?
Yep.
And he got on the brakes a little too late, and he was unable to hold it.
And that's a tough break. And I'm watching Topster Gaming. He got a little hot on the brake there in that one corner, and did
Yeah,
tap the wall.
I'm watching back here, 5th place now, McTech, who was 3rd. Justin Sackett and Sackett have been able to get around him on the inside part of the track. So 2-5 now for the number 08 machine. Once again, we're seeing him right in front of, if you're right along the poster, you'll see those guys right up in front. But Tackleberry and McTech still battling it out with the 4th position. Shackett's kind of walking away from them, and Mopire Cat probably has about another second, 1.5 seconds ahead of Shackett. So the battle right now, the furthest up position battle that we're seeing on track is the 4th position between Tackleberry and McTech. But again, don't count out those guys sitting back there in 6th. These guys are hoping that the 7 and the 08 battle a little too hard, maybe make a mistake, and then you'll have the 19 and the 98 all over.
Where am I going? So we got Topster going on the outside of the 98 of BS14. Goes on the inside. Did he clear him? He's got him on the inside, but he just didn't have enough. BS14 stays out front.
I'm riding along, right, so I mean, you can watch whoever you want to, right, but I'm riding along back here with the 51 and the 90. The 90 is Gay Man, the 51 is Bayhawk. I don't really know much about these guys. They're kind of new. They're not sitting up there as the top competitors on a week in, week out basis, right, but I like making sure, especially when I'm in here with the newer group of the Xfinity series, I like making sure I get to kind of check out all the drivers. And this 51, although the speed seems to not be there, what I've seen for the most part, he's doing a pretty good job back here, hitting his marks and not overdriving the car too well. I say that, of course, he kind of tapped the wall up and staying there, but overall, I think that he's running a pretty good line. He just, again, lack of speed. He's maybe giving it a little, babying it a little too much to not right.
And Mac Attack made it past the Tackleberry. Oh, and Tackleberry just taps the inside wall. BS14 going in for the move. Tackleberry held him off. Let's see if he can get by him here.
Oh, my fan, I clicked too far. I was watching the Butters sit on pit road. That's actually right. So we talked about the part and part concept earlier, but for somebody like Butters tonight, right? Like, and I know personally that he absolutely hates road courses, and he's already top 12 in points. As long as he can hold it, which getting the last place points here tonight for backing out, right? Should keep him inside the top 12, depending on where these other guys work. But he's in a cup ride, a possibility right now. Most likely, with how he doesn't like road courses, he won't get brought up this next week and start his Cup Series debut with the Charlotte Roval, right? But it's huge for him to be able to stay in the top 12. And with next week being a week like Texas, high draft oval track, it's going to make it really easier for these guys to be able to keep themselves in the top 12 in advance.
Ooh, I never thought of that.
I say easy, like it's not easy, and I'm sure next week we'll have 25, 30 cars again, like we normally do. As right, you're gonna have all the guys that just hate road courses will be back next week, and even if you don't mind road courses, the Rovals, Indy, and Charlotte tend to be the 2 tracks that people don't want to race. Up front, though, here at Charlotte Roval, we have T-Bird still walking the dog. Oh, I just seen the 90 of Jay Mannery spin in front of Tackleberry. I don't know why Tackleberry was so far back. But that's going to collect the 51 of Bayhawk and the 7 of Tackleberry, slight contact. But I'm seeing right now the battle on the track is between Topster Gaming and the 98 of BS14. So I don't know if maybe you guys are just the drivers out there kind of tuning in, listening to the broadcast, but if you're one of the fans, give us a comment. Let's see who you guys are liking out there so far. This is our Xfinity series, right? Like these guys are trying to get their name out there. They're trying to be known here in the GC Sports Racing League, and the best way to be known is, you know, we get up here, we broadcast, let you guys hear the names, but for you guys to also be paying attention, maybe give some comments and talking out there about these guys.
Yeah, so get those comments out there. And don't forget to hit that like button.
Yeah, and the little bell if you haven't done that. Subscribe so you guys can see when we go live. And if you're on the Discord, we got a Discord. If you're not on the Discord and you want it, just give me a holler. And we'll get you hooked up, and then we'll see when we go live. Everything right through that.
I keep forgetting.
Typically, the people that watch the broadcast while it's live are usually the racers, right? Like they have it turned on and you're kind of listening from review. But yeah, T-Bird, listen, you've had this race in hand since lap number 1. Are you babying it, or are you still kind of pushing that part of the limit?
I'm pushing it because this stage over last, especially Mopal Cat has found some speed. He's actually stayed way closer than he was at this point in the last stage.
So he's got more of a long run car. That's actually a big thing that happens frequently to those at home that may not know. But road courses, as your tires wear out, unlike at the oval tracks, as your tires wear out, your lap times get worse and worse and worse. But here at road courses, actually, the older your tires are, the more grip you seem to have, and you just go a little bit faster throughout the whole track overall. Your times pick up as your tires wear out. Again, complete opposite of oval race. Maybe that's why I don't like it.
And we have a question out there in YouTube land. T-Bird, what's the interval between... Yeah.
What's the interval? Right now it's hovering a little bit above 5. It's 5.2 at the moment. It's been around there for the past lap, but the main thing is you'll see it even all the way across the track. Then the 2 chicanes, I've been able to get in about a couple tenths each chicane, and that's been the difference so far.
I thought you said he was gaining on you. That's the opposite of him gaining on you if you're the one pulling that.
Well,
yep.
Well, actually, he'll gain on me in like the infield section, especially like those first couple corners in infield. He'll gain on me a little bit, and actually that time he's better on entry, just worse on exit through the backstretch chicane.
Yeah, it looked like he came out a little wide instead of hugging that inside run strip. 54 Mopal Cat, he's no joke. Listen, if you guys don't know who this is, on the slider side, he is one of, if not the best driver, right? And he drives with, again, one of, if not the best driver with Giggity. And that team is like unstoppable on the slider side. As far as team points are concerned, they're the worst team. But again, that's because they don't have any custom drivers. They focus so hard on the slider side that they gave up on the custom side for this, at least the beginning of the season, kind of bring in some new people, maybe some guys they know and stuff, right? But yeah, I mean, it's a good team, and teamed up with Monster Racing. Oh, as Mopal Cat gets loose on the infield. Maybe that was live, but I don't know what just happened. On my screen, he was spinning out, and then all of a sudden...
No, he's definitely spun out. He's dropped, that gap's dropped back to 8 seconds.
He's filling Cowboy, wants to know how many laps left. I'm going to assume like 8, 9?
Way less than that. I'm on 4 to go at the moment, coming to 3 to go.
And this is why I'm always wrong when I assume things. That's why we have an in-race reporter, right? So that I don't just assume, we can ask them. And instead of doing that, I sound like an idiot and just assume.
Yeah, I wouldn't say assume. You were more or less taking a guess.
Educated guess, yeah, right. Yeah. That was my hypothesis.
Well, I don't know what that Oklahoma education does for you then, because you were off by quite a bit.
Ooh.
Funny story, you didn't get my education in Oklahoma from New Hampshire. Right, so T-Bird, also having no idea what he's talking about. His hypothesis was way off. I mean, he's got time to make jokes. He's got no company up there with him, the guy that was basically in that second track and spun out. So you probably have, what, like 10-second lead?
9.
Yeah, I was pretty close that time, yeah.
Yep.
New Hampshire.
Fair.
There you go.
Let's see, I just seen, okay, Tuckberry and the 61 of Joker Smoker, those guys are battling, 61 gets loose. But I just seen another battle, maybe I didn't, maybe I'm not. I thought that I just seen, here we go. We got the 08, the 99, and the 98. These guys are putting on a pretty good battle. I'm riding along with Shaka right now, who is running in 4th position in front of BS14, who's in 5th. Those two both right in front of Cobster. And just behind Max Attack. So as we get closer down here, we're coming to 3 to go.
Oh, coming to 2 to go.
Okay, I'm wrong again.
That's
Right,
okay.
coming to go. This is where these guys, it's going to be really important that you hold your line and keep hitting your marks lap after lap, right? Because when you only have 1 or 2 laps left, every corner you're thinking about making up some room so you can make pass before the end of this race. That's usually also what causes a big wreck. But I'm seeing position 3 through 6 right now. These guys are all within about 2 seconds of each other, and that's a lot. That's 4 cars battling within 2 seconds. One slightest mistake right now, and you're going to lose a position. And if you're the '08, you're looking at losing 3 spots. 99 got a little bit out of shape. 98 tried making a move, unsuccessful. 2 laps remain here at the Charlotte Roval for the Giggity Xfinity Series. Keystone's out there, right? He's probably asking how many laps left because he's thoroughly intrigued on the fact that he has to go turn left and right at the Charlotte Roval here shortly. I promise you, our winners are happy, and a lot of your series regulars are not happy about having to go to the Roval today.
I don't like this one. I have a hard time with this one, but I will actually race it.
I mean, it's like, it's huge. Even if it's a track that you struggle at, right? You go out there, you put in laps up. The only way to get better at a place is consistently put laps up. Practice doesn't make perfect, but practice definitely helps you go better.
Yep.
These guys, I'm pretty proud of all 4 of these drivers right now. I say proud, right? Like the Mac Attack, Justin Shackett, BS14, Totes 3. These guys are still hitting their marks. They're getting ready to come to the white flag as they come off the second screen this time. And they're not overdriving the car trying to make up a position. It is only 1 point if you pass a guy, right? But it could be, again, if you're the 08, it could be the difference 3-4 points.
Yep. And Keystone just said, I'm just here so I don't get fired.
That definitely says fine.
Oh, fined. Okay, sorry.
That's all right. That made the joke a little bit better that you didn't get it. It's like the catchsphrase, right, in the world. It's like, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Oh, BS14 gets on the rumble strips, gets a little loose on the exit. But the 99 of Justin Shackett, he's actually made up some time on the 08. And he's all over the back bumper of him as they get ready to go onto the actual racetrack part. T-Bird should be coming to the finish line right now.
And 3 and 4, I'll wrap it up, basically.
Right, so T-Bird's going to be your race winner. Mo Power Cat's going to finish P2. Justin Shackett just bulls the 08 up to the outside lane as this is the battle for third. They're getting ready to go into the first chicane as this is going to be huge on the braking point as they enter side by side. 08 goes in deep, is able to get on the brakes hard enough to be able to stay side by side or get the position, but the 99 gets back on the gas, gets side by side. They're going into turns 3 and 4 of the racetrack right now. Shackett right behind that 08 of McIntyre. They're going to go into the final chicane, and it's all about it, right? As soon as you exit this chicane, that is the end of the track.
Mac Attack right into the barrier.
Yeah. I didn't like that. I didn't like any of that.
No.
The 99 went real hard, didn't even use the corner, just went straight through the grass. The 08 tried shortcutting with the corner, and when he did, it ended up putting him in the inside wall there. I say I don't like it, right? That's good hard racing coming to the finish. They both won a third place finish. And again, good race by all these guys. And at any of the viewers at home, I told you this would only be about a 30-minute race, and that was pretty fair. Keystone said he's got a scheduling issue, and that's why he's here on Sundays.
Yeah.
All right, I have all the results if you need.
I do definitely need that. I need you to send me the pictures, yeah. And then, Kate, I'm assuming you want me to get the top 3 finishers in here, but I'll just get second and third, right?
Yep. Because we already got, the in-race reporter already won it, so we're good there. So wait for everybody to join and.
I just kind of sounded like a dummy right there. I was asking one of the guys. He asked me about the settings for sign. I'm like, yeah, just sign up. You've been here for every race. I'm still learning names, guys. My bad.
Okay, Keystone, I'll just let you know I will try not to hit you tonight. Yeah, just don't hit me.
You got the stages too, right?
Yeah, I'm getting those in right now. I just did the final results first.
Yeah, I was just asking.
And Jose says, good win, T-Bird.
Thank you, man.
Shackett mowing the grass for third.
I'm a little grass cutting, but it is what it is, right?
Yep. All right, here's that third place finisher. How's it going there, Justin Shackett? You made it. You made it into the race.
I
Hold on. Your voice set's always off. Yeah, before you start talking, and then you have to say it all over again.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot.
Earth to check it.
what?
Your voice
Your-
not always off.
Yes, sorry.
Right. Okay. Carry on. Yeah. So you made the race last minute. You made well. You got into the qualifying lobby right at the very last second possible, and
Yeah.
then you ran pretty decent. On stage one, your core looked absolutely horrible. No offense. I don't know if you adjusted or maybe you just didn't practice the track, and so it was operator malfunction there at stage one. But you made some adjustments, whether it be the line or the driver or the car. And you look to have a pretty competitive car. Nothing necessarily for Cat and T-Bird, but you had a really good strong car there, and you were hitting the mark well.
Yeah, I didn't practice. I literally put the setup in, and stage one was just kind of figuring out how far because I don't race customs at road courses. Never have. This is the first time. So stage one was kind of just like figuring out how far I could drive the car into the corners and, you know, work each turn and how getting in the chicanes and not trying to hit the turtles. Stage two, I didn't make any changes to it. I kind of got a little...
Turtles?
Yeah, the turtles, the blue
All right,
things.
carry on.
Anyway, so stage two, I didn't really make any changes. I got a little hot into turn one when everybody kind of got slid out. I made that move, kind of gave it back, and then stage three, I just dropped my wedge down one click, and it like made the car 10 times or like a mile better than what it was. It was too tight in stage one and two, and then obviously, you know, Mac Attack got around me and he was pulling away, and then I just kind of put my head down and was trying to just, you know, bide the gap between him, me, and BS. Hell of a race between those two guys. I want to apologize to Mac Attack because I got too far into the braking zone in the final chicane, and the back end started getting swirly on me, and I think I made a little bit of contact with him. It was not intentional whatsoever. It was just hard racing for third place. But no, all in all, like, I was very surprised that I actually was able to keep the car under me because I'm not known for road course racing.
Over to you then, Kate.
Well, you wouldn't know. You did pretty good. But I do have an announcement. You have got a sponsor now.
That was just time management. I had to get in here. So I decided to run an unsponsored car.
There you go.
So, but no, at first I was taking kind of you know, I held the points lead until last race, and then I fell way down into the points, and I'm trying to, you know, gain those back. But now I'm kind of racing with two different perspectives. I've got I need to sign another car to my newly teamed, you know, that I inherited. And then it's kind of like, I really want the points lead back, but it's going to be very hard to make up those points that I missed. But I had fun. Had fun racing with More Power Cat. We don't necessarily race the cleanest next to each other, but that was fun. I was keeping up with him and T-Bird for a little while in like the first 5 laps of stage 3, and then I don't know what he did, but he hit like an afterburner and he was gone. And I was like, I'm just going to focus on third place because I don't know anything about what's going on right now.
All right. Well, once again, good third place finish. And is Mo Power Cat in here?
Yes, I am.
Do you have your voice always to allow?
That's a possibility.
You should. You just did an interview last night.
Yeah, it is.
Great second place finish. You did beautiful. You were out there with T-Bird at the beginning, and you just managed to get right by everybody else. Walk us through how you liked your race.
Well, I didn't like how it started out. I don't even know what happened. I know the 19 chased Elliott into the wall, but I got ran over by the 8. Spun out, drove through the field, wrecked again, and drove through the field again. And then I just right along, hoping I could catch him, but I can't jump that last turn, last chicane like he can, because I would spin out if I do that. So I was kind of just keeping pace for second, just taking my wins as I can get them.
Yeah. So, Kat, listen, you just started running just last week at Kentucky, I believe you started running the custom side, right?
Chicago.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago, right? You're making leaps and bounds moving up the point position. I know that you already raced for Millennium and Private Patent there in the Cup Series. I know that you guys don't have any custom side, right? So is that your end goal? You're just trying to get into the top 12 and then kind of see you later at Xfinity and get up into the Cup, or what's your plans here?
My plans right now are just to run Xfinity right now. I like the Xfinity cars, and I love the way they drive, and just go from there.
Yeah, I was really interested because that's now in my head, right? Xfinity drivers beware. Mopar Cat is trying to race with you guys, not just get up there and go into the Cup Series. So that points battle up top as Cat races week in and week out. He is going to be somebody to watch. And always, Cat, honor having you in the GC Sports League, and great finish tonight. And you did a great job out there in that number 54 Toyota.
Thank you. Wind's coming. Don't know when or where, but it's coming soon.
Maybe next
All right.
week.
I don't even know where we are next week.
Next week you got Texas.
Maybe. We'll see.
Texas is a pretty good track. Yeah. Well, all right. That was your second place finisher. Go to bed, Mopal Cat. Gonna get to our race winner, number 66. You heard his voice the whole time. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. He wasn't in the race facility. T-Bird, great run out there. You fall asleep a little bit?
I mean, in the stages, yeah, I did, basically. I was just kind of like, all right, let's just get these stages over. Stage 3, Mopal Cat did definitely have something, especially in the infield section where he was a bit faster than me, but, I mean, like he said, the only way to go faster is to turn the Xfinity car into a rallycross car over that last chicane and make it stick. And we were just the best one through there by far all evening, so, I mean, that was the difference, I will be completely honest, but overall, still a nice race. 2 in a row on the Giggity Xfinity side after Kentucky last week, so good to see we're getting some consistent wins going on this side of things.
Yeah, and to the viewers at home, right, so unfortunately you guys are going to have to listen to him again, as he is the broadcast for the Cringe Slider Xfinity Series. So, yeah, get used to that as we go to 2 days. But, no, always, man, listen, you're a top competitor. You've been in the Cup Series for the customers before, right? And I believe it was scheduling with you, right? Like you can't do Thursdays. Is that why you're down here? No,
At
you
the
didn't tell me
moment, it's scheduling, or else I would have signed myself up this past week. But I have like 4 more races in our league, and then I'm moving back a day to where I can move up in this league. So
Yeah,
just
so, as a captain, right? Like your goal is to help your team out, right? So you're out here putting yourself in position, but also you get the slight advantage that a lot of captains aren't doing by racing, and that's you get to check out the competition and see who you think would be a good fit in the Cup Series.
Yeah, and I mean, I've definitely seen a couple names do quite decent. I mean, you can't judge too much by this race. I mean, a lot of people, even that are even good at road courses, might not like this track, just the nature of how, on one hand, how tight some of the corners be, and then it's spinning loose on the other. It's very hard to really get fast laps around here. So, but I mean, I've seen in the custom races at the ovals the past couple weeks that there are some decently fast drivers as well. So definitely keeping an eye on those sort of things.
Yeah, well, that's your race winner and broadcaster for the next race. So congratulations out there, 2 days. And Entering this race second in points, this is definitely going to put you as a points leader. You got to feel good about that, even though you plan on leaving here in about a month after 4 weeks left. But congratulations, man. You had a really dominant performance.
Yes, that was beautifully done. No commentator's curse because you didn't wreck. So I tried. All right, so that'll just about wrap it up. Great win, great finish for the top three guys. Y'all did good. It was a great race. Maybe if we had cautions on, we might have had two. So I like how everybody raced. It was nice. It was smooth. Wish there was more cars, but we'll see what the slider side will do. That's it for now.
Yeah. Stay tuned for the slider race coming up here in about 45 minutes or so.